What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of All the Mods 9. Hello. All right, so in today's episode, we are going to get into, hopefully, mechanism, fission reactors, and turbines. Yes, big goal. Let's start getting into some nuclear waste and all that good stuff and producing crazy amounts of power. And yeah, hopefully we can get that done today. Let's get started. Since the last episode, I've done a little bit of mining off camera. You know, the good old meme. Like I did a little bit of mining off camera. You know, like it's built a perimeter, no problem. Yeah. I have a perimeter now. Why? Don't know. But yeah, I have one or two blocks been missing since the last time we spoke. And still more to come. I might clear out this area a little bit more, clear out this a little bit more, and then I don't know, start bringing towers going down and stuff. I don't know. Let's get right into this fusion reactor, one of them, and the turbine. I am going to be kind of getting inspiration and now following Claw's plays. So we want to learn how to make it just like that. Check him out. Anyways, I'm thinking I'm going to try to do it in the Everbright. That way the solar nucleon activator, or whatever one produces the nuclear waste into plutonium and all that stuff, goes consistently. Now, I know you need special blocks to build there and blah, 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 blah. Let's go look there, explore, and let's just get right into it. Oh, before we go, I set up some storage drawers. At least now I always have some stock of all these items. So if I ever need some crafting, I have a lot. I accidentally put a upgrade in there and couldn't get it out. So yeah, so these will just automatically have crafting upgrades and whatnot. So these will just automatically fill, which is nice. I also added a couple more of these crafting stations. So now I have a few more. I'll need more eventually, but for now, this is all I have. Anyways, let's go to the Everdawn or Everbright or whatever it's called. Everbright. Okay, so here's my goal. I'd like to do... Oh, I can't fly here either. That does make things complicated. Is it worth it doing it in a dimension where I can't fly? Oh, uh-oh. Hey, stop that. I don't know. So I can either... Oh, stop it. I can either build it here, but then I can't fly, so that'll make it a lot more harder to build and to... Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. But then I can't fly, and my tools don't work here as good. Or if I do it in the overworld, then it works less often, but it'd be a lot easier for me to build. That portal's very loud. I don't know what to do. All right, I think I'd rather be able to fly to build it and whatnot. So I'm just gonna build it right by my base. Nothing could ever go wrong. Actually, in the last season, where I had it blow up, I got nuclear waste everywhere. That definitely can't happen again. Wish me luck. So I think I'm just gonna build it around here and hope for the best. Hopefully I don't ruin my whole area. That could be bad, but let's just get right into it, shall we? All right, so I just cleared a little area. I think I'm going to build it over here, just kind of right in the main area. Hopefully it doesn't ruin too much of my base. It's not a tutorial. I'm just going to build it real quick, and then I'll come back and show you what's up. All right, so I got the reactor built. I was having a lot of issues with it. For whatever reason, it just wouldn't turn into the multi-block, but I rebuilt it like 3 times. Nothing changed, but so I got going on. I have a lot of water pipes going in. I don't know if this actually makes a difference, but if it does, cool. So that's that. Now I gotta build the turbine. So let's do that right now. Hopefully no issues this time. All right, so I got the turbine up there. A bunch of extra water. I believe this needs water out or something. I forget exactly how these work. I think that water will come back in here. Pipes alone have a 21 million millibucket buffer. And this can hold 200 million. So I almost want more, but I don't think I should run out of water. Well, I'll test it. We'll see what happens. So the next step would be to set up the fuel inputs. So I'll probably just do that from my AE network because I have 73,000 buckets in there, which I don't know how much that is, but we'll find out. Then I need to set up the nuclear waste barrels, and then I also need to set up a way of auto turning off the machine. Before I've done create, I don't know if there's another way of doing that, but let's just keep going, shall we? So after playing around a bit, I am having a bit of an issue. So I have a bunch of fizzle fuel in this quantum integral importer, and I was trying so hard to get it out and all this stuff, and I just couldn't get it to come out. I'm like, oh, dang. Is it like stuck in there? Because I have quite a bit in there. It's like 8 million buckets. What's in my face? Why is that there? Anyways, I'm like, I just really couldn't get it out. And it was pretty frustrating because the fuel was hard to get and it's annoying. So I always thought fizzle fuel was a liquid, but I think it's a gas. If you hover over, it says gas fizzle fuel. So now if I go grab one of the logistical pipes, will this work? If I just go fizzle fuel, yeah, top for gas. Output. So I need a gas pipe. Let's just try this again. Let's go pressure one maybe. Hey, that's working. Okay, so let's just go like this. That should be getting fizzle fuel. Oh, it drained all that pretty quickly. Yeah, that's fine. I need to set that back up over here. Let's put you here. Exporter. Yeah, so I'm gonna go like that. Should be going back in. Okay. So I don't know if that will be enough to sustain me, but we'll try for now. This should be full of fuel, yeah. And I'm also going to go like this to give it a little bit more of a buffer. At least that way the pipe can hold more fuel as well. So in theory, I'm just about ready to turn this thing on, right? But I need something for the waste. So get some nuclear waste buckets set up. And then we also need, so that's what we'll be producing. So if I do one for plutonium, one for polonium. I need a lot less polonium, I think. I need some for the SPS. Let's give this a second port rate. Also have that be nuclear waste, just in case long-term output waste. Okay, so let's just get those waste barrels set up, and then also the isotropic. Oh wait, so that's not the one I need more of. I need more of the solar neutron activator. Let me get that set up, and then we can turn this bad boy on, and hopefully we don't blow up our whole base, or at least get nuclear wastage. All right, so I got some tanks coming out. I have 2 ports here for now. If I decide I need to like switch it to put it somewhere else, I just have to be careful they don't connect to this. But for now, I have 2 ports for waste. I can tap out into something if I need be in the future. I have inputs in the bottom, outputs up top. So next step would be set up the logic up top that if something goes wrong, turn it off, and then we're almost ready to turn it on, maybe. All right, so I'm going to do some testing just in case it turns on. I have just one set to turn on, right? This one's set to activate. I don't know if I want it. Let's see if I just go this. Now I know I need to turn one to a receiver, one's a transmitter. But if I just go like this. Okay, it didn't turn on. Now if I go, okay, so it's on. Hopefully it's doing okay. So if I turn that off, cool. So you should have produced nuclear waste. Yeah, a little bit. That's the basic core of it, is if this gets signal, which I can move it somewhere else, it turns on. So now I want that reversed, right? I want it, if it doesn't get signal, it should be on right now, no? It is on. That should be redstone detection inverted. That should not work. Well, that's problematic that it won't get inverted. Leave that normal. So now how do you do this properly? So high temperature, if I go like this, rarely. All right, so if I go like that, redstone normal this way. So I don't know how I'm going to test this. insufficient fuel. That one's I can kind of maybe test. I can't really drain the fuel out. So if it goes to these, we need a toggle. If I go like this and a toggle, then I go back to this guy. If I go like this, it turns on. So if these guys, if I go like this, and then one of these get turned on, will that swap it? Some dangerous stuff we're doing here. If I go like this and give you redstone. Okay, so I'll turn it off. So if redstone comes out, oh, but it doesn't turn back on. You have to toggle it. So if it's on, no. Is everything doing okay? I have it set super low. Right. Remove that. I want it that the toggle, not what I want. Give me a second to ponder this. I know I've done it before. I'm just trying to remember. And then we'll get this set up. All right, I think I figured it out. So I'll make it look a little bit prettier. Any of these, go high temperature, excess waste, damage critical, insufficient fuel. If any of those turn on, it will turn off my system. So right now, it's on, right? The second it gets a redstone signal from any of these, it'll turn it off, turn off the system. But I want to manually turn it off. Don't go like that. I have to give it a signal. So if I want to randomly turn it off, I just go like this with different pattern. Let's do, I don't know, let's do atomic alloy. So if I go bam, bam, and then do receiver, make this atomic alloy. There we go. If I want to turn it off, I can. That will override it. So I think that's the system. Let's test it for real now. Let's see if we can get some steam going and some power generating, and wish me luck. So this has a little bit of power, but okay. So I'll make it prettier at some point, but now we'll turn this off. Yeah, so it has no redstone signal. That was on. Now here's where it gets scary. Let's bring this up a bit to 10. Fine. Go 50. Our water and fuel's doing fine. This is producing. The steam needs to go somewhere. That's supposed to go. I thought that steam's supposed to be leaving, but producing this much power, producing 3 million, I think. Am I reading that correctly? Let's bring it up a bit. Go to 100. Now, I'm worried that this is filling up with steam. Dumping excess steam. Water will not be recycled. I don't know if I care about the water being recycled. Oh, see, my water's dropping. Going up, though. It is going up. It does seem to be working. My water's going up. Steam, I gotta figure that out. But how's my waste coming along? Very little. Oh, this needs to go out. So let's stop that for now. Put this back down to 5. I don't know why the steam's not coming out. The other thing is we're going to do a point or a plug. At least this way we can kind of track what's going. So for one, I need this polonium. go to... Ooh, do I need this baloney? Supercritical phase shifter? Yeah. For now, I'll just put it into a pressurized pipe. You have to be careful to never break any of this stuff. Getting some polonium in here. I will get rid of the birch for this oak. That just looks garbage. But for now, we have the concept. I want to know why you're not. So let's crank it up. Let's see what... All right, let's do this. Moment of truth. Famous last words. So we'll put it at 25. Water and fuel. Oh, my fuel's going down. Is my fuel? Did you already use up all my fuel? Oh, I got 50,000. Should be going in. Oh, you're pulling. Uh-oh. Should be pushing. Problematic. Now I can't remove. Ponder. I wonder if I shrink. First of all, let's turn you off. So, I guess fizzle fuel isn't a big deal. If I shrink, will that work? Luckily, fizzle fuel is not radioactive, so that could maybe work. There we go. That should work just fine. Okay, should be okay there now. Time for the real, where everything could go wrong. Put this on. Fuel staying the same, water staying the same. Let's go to 50. You do it slower. It doesn't mess with the water and stuff too much. So it looks like we're getting like 20,000, 30,000. Okay, let's keep cranking it up. Go to 100. My water might drop a bit. Yeah. All right, let's go to 150. That water's starting to drop a little bit, but it's going back up. Go to 200. This is producing, what, 80,000? I don't know why it's not showing me consistent. So I think right now we're at 80,000. Oh, no water. Off. Uh-oh. 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 It's gonna break. No, off. Why are you on? Why do you have no water? Stop turning on, please. Let's turn this thing off. Stay off. So why aren't you getting water in? Is what I want to know. Damage. Uh-oh, that's not good. This back down to 0. Hopefully I didn't blow it up already. Oh, it's because this filled up. Why? Why are you filling up? I gotta figure that out. But all right, let's fill this back up with some water. Luckily, it didn't blow up. Now let's go. All right, so that should fill up pretty much instantly. Yeah, we're filled back up. I don't know what happened there. We got really lucky, and I think my logic thing was working, but I don't know why I lost all my water. So I gotta do some investigating. All right, I set this up to pull. I don't know if that will make a difference. Back on. Please don't melt down on me. Let's turn this off. Or my emergency safety. You're off. So let's turn it on. See? Oh, it's on. Why was it doing anything? Okay, there we go. Let's just crank this back up to 100. Water should... Nope. Let's go back to 50. Okay, water's fine. See, this is pulling up with steam, and it stops. Water will not be recycled. I want it to be recycled, though, don't I? Why are you not... That the pipes are full? Look, my water's going down. Stop. Why am I not getting enough water? Why is this not recycled? Well, time for a little bit more troubleshooting. This should be working fine unless they change something. But like my water's not keeping up. I should be able to go a lot higher than that with my water. Let me look into this. All right, so I think my power, for whatever reason, my issue is my power is just not coming out quickly enough, right? So I set up a second network just to test it. And maybe here, okay, here we go. So now if I turn this on, to make sure this doesn't run out of water. We're doing good so far. Okay, we're at 50. Let's go to 100. You keep up with the water. So then you should also be able to go. The steam's going up. But yeah, see my water's going down. But is it going back up? My water's going back up at 100 right now. I'm dumping 8 million FE. So right now I'm producing 8 million FE. And let's see if I can go a little bit higher. Let's go 25. Again, my water's was dropping. And I'm making about 10 million FE. Now let's go a little higher. Go 150. Here's where things are starting to get a little dangerous. All right, so let's see if we can keep lifting it up a bit. So go to 75. Water seems to be doing fine. We're making 14 million currently. 200. Okay, nice. 16 million. And right now I'm just throwing this power away, but how's my fuel doing, by the way? I still have quite a bit. All right, let's go to 250. Water went down and then back up. Okay. We're almost at 20 million. I think this is where it's going to start getting mad at. We'll see. So 275. Getting pretty hot. Oh. If I just go dump excess, will this be bad? No, it seems to keep holding up. We're at 24 million. Go 50. Oh, not liking that one. Off. Test. Yeah, so it doesn't like 350. Where I should be able to get the steam from here? Nuclear waste. Fine. Nothing's really cooling up except for this, the polonium. So the next step will be the supercritical phase shifter. But I think we're going to set that up in the next episode. For now, I think this is good enough. I'll have to do a little bit of tweaking here and there, and yeah. But yeah, we got the turbine, we got the reactor. In the next episode, we'll start making the antimatter pellets, and we're making progress. All right, see you guys soon. Bye-bye.